Indeed, there is no shame in hard work. Hello guys, it's your boy, I am Miner. I welcome you guys back to my channel, and in case it happens to be a very first moment into this channel, hit the subscribe button and that notification bell so that you always get notified every time I post a new video. Thank you guys for your continued support. Your support is really amazing. I appreciate for 500 subscribers. Continue subscribing, continue commenting in the comment section, continue liking my videos, continue sharing my videos, because we are on journey to chasing this poverty. So on today's episode, I'm honored to host such a handsome guy, and without so much further ado, allow me to give him this opportunity to introduce himself into the show. So how are you?
I'm very fine.
You can introduce yourself to the show.
Okay, thank you so much. My name is Chalon Girwach. I am a student of clinical medicine, second year. My place of residence is Baringo. Yeah, I don't know whether there is something else.
Oh, Charles Gilwat. So
yes.
you are a Kalenji?
No, I'm in James.
You are?
I'm a Maasai.
Oh, wow. You know, I have hosted a lot of Luyas in this channel. So on today's episode, I'm honored to host a Maasai. Hello. So maybe you can tell the audience which course you study. You have told us you study clinical medicine, right?
Medicine, yeah.
Which year are you?
I'm in second year.
Oh, wow. So maybe you can tell us what really inspired you to join this medical school.
Okay, thank you so much. So for me, I grew up maybe having that passion to pursue a medical course, and it wasn't really clinical medicine. I was so much specific at medicine.
MCHB.
Yeah, that one. So I wanted it. I was so much passionate. I had zeal from the word go. From the time I started my primary school, that is around when I was in class 6. So you know that science, exposure to science. I was so much interested in science and mathematics. So it really pushed me that work hard every other time so that you become a medic. So I finished my primary school and then went to high school. The spirit was the same. So after high school, I was so much passionate. But now I found myself in Kmtc because of some other limiting factors.
Which are they?
So the first limiting factor, I think it was one actually, was my points. So I scored maybe 2 points less than the requirement that they wanted
to do medical, to join medical school in the university.
Yes, to do pure medicine and surgery. Yes.
So you found yourself in the Kmtc pursuing your clinical medicine course.
Yes.
Maybe at this particular point you can encourage it. You know, previously national exam, you know, they released the national exam, and we saw maybe not all people got A and A-. I saw a lot of people posting their children in WhatsApp, others in the Facebook, others in the Instagram. But I know it is not everybody who got that A or that A-. Maybe you can encourage that person who got that C or that B- or that. Yeah, maybe you can encourage that person, and that person has a dream of joining medical school. Maybe you can encourage that person and give that person some hope.
Yes. So before that, I will first want to say that to encourage the students, those who sat for KCSE, I want to thank those, or rather congratulate those who scored well, and of course encourage those who did not manage to get to meet the qualifications to the university. So basically, I want to say that it is not always about school setup. It's not always about it. Okay, education is important, but sometimes at the end of the day, we want to earn, right?
Yeah, sure.
We want our lives to improve. But you realize even in the current setup, economic setup in our country, you find even billionaires, millionaires and such, they are not so much learned, right? They are not so much learned. So I will just encourage them that keep on moving, keep on working hard. Even if things get hard, can you weather those storms? Because, and of course, we have God. God will do something, but the main thing, the borderline is to work hard. Even if you will find yourself in another area of specialization, like even business, like even, extending your talent, like you are good in music again. Can you please concentrate on that? Thank you so much.
Yeah, actually, Charles, you have just said it very well, because in in the society that we are living in today, we see that people who scored C, others scored D minus, others scored even did not get the chance of going to the universities or the college. They are the people who are employing those people who got some A's. So you are there, you feel inferior, that like you did not reach what you did not score that grade that you wanted. Don't lose hope. Keep the faith, and you can even start some business and it thrives, and you can even stand out and even be able to become successful in the society. It is not all about education. You can really emerge, you can really succeed with whatever you have. So don't lose hope. Let us not hear suicidal cases at I did not manage to go to the university, so now you start killing yourself. So Charles, you have told us you have stayed for medical school for 2 years. So what is that achievement, or nini unazajivunia for those 2 years that you have stayed in medical school, or you feel that you have accomplished so far?
Thank you so much. So, as I joined, starting from my previous levels of education, that is high school, I normally go to school with objectives. And because of time, I will not mention the previous, but I'll mention the time I came to this school. So I had some objectives. So I said to myself that at the end of the 3 years, God assist me, and of course, with the people I meet, to gain knowledge. So my first objective was knowledge. The second was skills. And the third was attitudes. I can now proudly say that, okay, medicine is very broad. There is nobody who will ever say that maybe
It's a monopoly.
Yes. Yeah. So at least I can now say I have some knowledge in medicine. I have some skills, because for knowledge first, I can explain so many concepts that people in community may find difficult to understand. I can of course also describe diseases, the pathophysiology of diseases, how to manage those diseases and such. I have the knowledge. I have some knowledge.
Yeah, and most
then,
of
then to skills, of course I can say I can now do some, I'm skillful in a way, because I can even prescribe drugs. I can administer maybe injections. I can even suture. I can catheterize, put in catheters, and all such. Those.
Oh, that is so much amazing. There are people who come to school and they get out of school without even gaining anything. Yeah, but that is good of you. At least you are utilizing your school fees, and you have a dream, and your vision is still on set. So maybe you can tell us, is it a walk on the park so far? Or are there some challenges?
Not really. There are so many challenges in anything that requires struggle, and anything that is precious. At the end of the day, there must be obstacles. There must be intervening obstacles, for that matter. So there are a number of challenges. I cannot say there are so many. There are less. There are challenges. Like for example, even studying is challenge, if I may just elaborate, because sometimes you can study, and then when you are tested in exam, you find even whatever you read is not tested, right?
Sure.
Those are some of the challenges. They can be minor. Again, challenges, I'm now speaking on behalf of maybe medical students or school setup. We also have fee challenge. So if I happen to maybe not have fee challenge, my colleagues might be having. Sure. So if we lump up those challenges, those are some of the challenges. Fees, such things.
In terms, in short, he is trying to say, in terms of finances, there is some challenges because you find in not only in Kmtc, even in the universities and the colleges, you require some pocket money. You require to feed. You are not in your home. You are far away from your home, so you require somewhere to stay in a rental place. You see, such are the challenges that we go through because we don't come from the same background whereby we find that all of us we are blessed with finances. Yeah, so maybe as we end the show, you can tell us where do you see yourself in the future, or what do you want to accomplish in the near future?
Thank you so much. So I'm now taking my diploma in clinical medicine. So I'm so much, when I came to this school, I became so much interested in a subject called physiology because it's something that deals with the body systems and processes. So basically I like doing physiology. So my first point of action when I finish clinical medicine is basically to study clinical physiology, my degree in bachelor's in physiology. Then from there, I'm also interested in the maternal health, that is reproductive health in general. So in the next around 6 years or so, I want to be a doctor of medicine.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was wondering, because in the beginning, as you are beginning the show, you started by telling us you wanted to become a doctor. So I was very eager to know whether you gave up on that dream, madam. I'm very happy to hear that you are still pushing on that dream despite the challenges that you have encountered in the process. So maybe I may become too personal. Maybe I ask whether are you dating or do you have a girlfriend?
Not yet.
Wow.
As per now, not.
Okay. So I hope you get one someday, but don't hurry.
Yes.
I also don't have a girlfriend and I'm not in a hurry.
Yes.
So thank you so much for sharing your story. Thank you so much for honoring me and allowing yourself to me to host you into my channel. So I'm humbled. Thank you so much, guys. So thank you so much for watching. I salute you so much, guys. Thank you for your continued support. Your love is such amazing. So let's continue supporting one another. Let's continue pushing for the great destiny. So until next time, let's meet on our next video. Bye.